Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll KTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of emptiness in my heart. Well, not in my heart so much. Emptiness in this trailer. I was hoping to get more fuel from this trailer. I can't. It's full. It's just dragging into the ocean. Dump it off. But no, I'm not going to do that. Because this is 100% playthrough. 100% means I take back all the trailers. So I will be taking some time to take back this trailer. But I don't have to take it back in any kind of good condition. So I'm just going to tip it over and abuse it and get it out of my way. Because I want to go around this way. Yeah, you just get out of my way, buddy. Get out of my way. I think they should add to this game trailer damage. They're not going to add anything to this game. Let's face it, they move on to the next game. Let's see, they had MudRunner and SnowRunner. What's the new game? Roadrunner? Yeah, that's it. Roadrunner. See, this is where I should have come down. That's actually the road. But I purposely said I'm going to go the other way. Okay, now I gotta make sure that I do not get in trouble here, same way I got the other thing in trouble. This trailer is gonna be an issue. Okay, I think I'm clear. Straighten this out as much as I can. If I go fast and I don't look behind me, everything will be fine. Same thing here. It's physics. If you go fast enough, you can clear any distance. Of course, you might have to go a tenth of the speed of light, but these things are superliminal, right? Now, turning this thing around, which I'm going to have to do, is going to prove to be difficult. But first things first, I gotta pull this truck out of here. This looks like it's a good place to try to back the trailer into. Oh boy, this is dangerous. I think there's a I can't go far enough to back the trailer over there. Which one am I turning the wheels? This way. Straighten this out. Straight. You're over 15%. 15 degrees. Okay, I will just have to manually bring that trailer around. Somehow. Like winch to the front of it, flip it over, and then I'll turn around that way. Because there's no trailer damage in this game. These rocks are driving me crazy. It is out of the way at least. Slippery rocks. Now, if I switch to the other vehicle, park here a second. No way I can restore that crane, is there? I can restore the crane. I want to restore the crane. Am I going to go farther off? Let's not restore the crane. Maybe the crane is keeping me from going completely over. If I can't do it this way. Okay. Come on, buddy, you can do it. I'm not looking back. I should be looking back. Yeah, I know, you're getting engine damage. I believe you. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that crane because I'll never be able to get him flipped over this way. Oh. I mean, if I have to, I can just recover him back to the garage. Let's get around. What he was trying to get through. He tipped over. Side, or do I want to do the back end? Let's try the side. I don't expect this to be really successful, but not looking back. It helps if I don't look back. There's no way I'm getting them up off of here. Let's see if I can bring back over to this ice shelf where we went off. Don't you go off. How's that? Oh, he's so close. I might even be able to start his engine from there. Stop, stop. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. I think with the big crane, I could come over here and pull this one up and out, but this crane is definitely not going to do it. Well, I don't know. Let's see if that would give me a better angle to tow. I'm not going to actually use the crane. I'm going to use the winch. Yeah, this may end up being a complete disaster. Sure. Okay. Now, let's try it again. Nope, the crane just goes down. It doesn't help at all, but it is a little bit higher. Am I doing anything? It's dragging the thing to the side at least. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I don't know why I'm bothering to go through all this. I mean... Let's do the crane straight behind me so it doesn't tip me over. From there. Let's try that. Let's go daylight. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. I don't believe in you. Okay. There's nothing to grab onto here. Is there? Maybe a tree. A tree. A tree. Tell me there's a tree. Oh, that's just out of range. There's a solid tree right there. Okay, well, let's recover this guy. Let's recover this guy. Let's, can I get to the front? No, that's the best I can do. I really would like to at least be able to get this thing flipped over. And then I'll recover the one I have. But, I mean, when I come here on the ground, I can recover this one anyway. No problem. But, yeah, this crane is not doing anything. Even though it's the big crane, I cannot move it or the winch any way to the right. If I pull the crane in, that helps. Oh, I don't want to have to start this whole thing over again. All right. Something I should have done last time. Wait, what did I do? Recover. Yes, please. Why is it not recovering? Recover. Yes. Not recovering the other truck. I have to get to the other truck. The reason I'm not recovering the other truck is I think I can easily recover it once I'm on land. And then from there, I have to get to... this is not going to be within one YouTube episode. This is going to take me until the end of the stream. For the next 5 hours, I'm going to be trying to get back to where I should have been an hour ago if I hadn't driven off the water. Now, the best way of getting there. Have I tried to go across here yet? Just for giggles? Let's try to get across here. Just for giggles. That's ice. Those are rocks. That's narrow. I mean, this may turn into a complete disaster, but you know, who cares? At this point, I'm 5 hours behind my goal. I might as well make this entertaining, not for myself, if not for anyone else. You don't find this entertaining? Well, go watch somebody else. That's my philosophy on life. There's trailers here? Yeah, I was going to take these trailers back anyway. Oh, scout fuel carrier. Oh, there's a bunch of fuel carriers there. Good. I might need fuel. I can drag a fuel carrier with me. I'll have to take it back, though. And after this, I get to do logging and then take all the trailers back. I was really kind of semi-hopeful that I could get this stuff done. Within the next couple of streams, but I'm already... What episode is this? This is episode 104. Yeah. This is going to be the longest episode. Actually, it took me 111, I think, to go through Alaska, so no longer than that. Come up here and get some fuel. I do really like this music. I mentioned, though, last YouTube episode, I'm looking for people to go to crinklesmusic.com, link in the YouTube description, and give me suggestions for their soundtrack from the box, volumes, no, not that, volumes 20, 1, 23, and 24. I'll give you some kind of shout out of some fashion if I use your suggestions, up to 3 suggestions per album, and some kind of credit from YouTube. I'll put you in a pin note or something like that. Something I haven't decided what yet. But I need more music because it's the same music over and over again. I need more tracks. I want to at least triple the number of tracks that I have. And most of mine come from 22. That's why the numbers are odd. 21, 23, 24. And you can listen to them without, you know, free. If you go to the music page there. I have to buy a license to be able to stream it, but it's free to stream. I mean, it's licensed. What am I trying to say? It is where's that thing again? Here. Back here. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the big trailer. I have to put it on and somehow get that turned around. Okay. Yes, I don't have a license to use its background music. I did not do the first half to see how I get down here easily. This is going to be kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to try it. Because like I said, what the heck. Those are rocks. There's rocks and there's trees. Can I get through the rocks and the trees? Maybe. Good chance. The answer is no. I know there's a way to get across there. Yes, when you're just watching a YouTube video, the fact that the same 4 tracks play in the background isn't so bad. It's only an hour long. But if you're watching, there's another place to get fuel. And then there is a zigzaggy way to get across here. I don't know what it is. There's a bridge here that's out. There's a way to get around it. And that takes me right up to the main road. I love Crinkle's music. I think it's really good background music. And it's royalty free. Did I say that? That's the word I was looking for. Royalty free. You have to license it, you have to buy it, but it's royalty free. So you will not get a copyright strike or complaint if you use his music like you would with any in-game music, most in-game music. Which is why everything I stream has the in-game music turned off. Except for Dirt Rally, which has an open license. But who knows? EA bought them now, so maybe I should turn off the in-game music as well. I have gotten in other places, I have gotten copyright, not copyright strikes, but whatever it's called, copyright claims. I have gotten copyright claims. And from games that, according to license, I have a license to use it, according to the game publisher, but it doesn't matter sometimes. So I had to provide documentation to YouTube. Once it was from Twitch, I had to provide documentation, a link to the page that says, yes, I have a license to this music. One time it was there was a wrong, it wasn't the song that was in question, so I provided a copy of the song. It said it was a different title than it actually was. the copyright. I was just watching a video that talks about how YouTube is completely messed up and they don't do anything to help the content creators, because there is such a thing as fair use. You can use somebody else's, you can use up to a 15-second snip of somebody else's music or movie or something if it's being used in the way of critiquing, etc., etc. In fact, you can use up to, I don't know how many seconds it is, you can just rip off somebody else's song and use it as a beat as an excerpt in your own creative work, because you're considered to be adding substantive, creative, you're using it just as a modification. You're extending the creative work. I can't remember exactly what the term is. I used to know a lot about copyright stuff. That's all gone now. Copyright stuff, patent stuff. Actually not there. It's still here. Although with this truck it doesn't matter. But yes, and if you're extending the work or you're critiquing the work, it is fair use. But YouTube's algorithm does not do anything. YouTube just says, oh, somebody claims they have a right to this work. Okay, it can be anything. It can be, just a random set of sounds, and somebody can register that set of sounds with YouTube and say, I have a copyright to this 3 seconds worth of sound. Did I write it? No, it's just a random set of sounds that I found in this video, but I now declare that I have a copyright to it. And what YouTube does is say, oh, you say you have a copyright claim to this? Okay, we believe you. We'll take the thing down, or we'll, give you all the money for it. But we'll tell the creator that there's a copyright claim, and they have the ability to write you, the troll that is copywriting something you actually don't have rights to. They have the ability to talk to you and work it out. Meanwhile, they don't get access to the video, or you get access to all the money from the video. All because you registered this 3 seconds worth of random tones. And so you have to go to the place and say, hey, what is the matter with you? And they say, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Maybe you should get a lawyer to send me a cease and desist letter. And so you go to a lawyer and you get a cease and desist letter. And so many YouTubers have to have lawyers on retainers that do nothing but fight copyright trolls, because YouTube's algorithm is so dumb, and you don't have to provide any documentation that says you own this piece of quote-unquote music. So every time I get a YouTube, as a YouTube creator, I get I'm not monetizing YouTube, but as a YouTube creator, I post enough that they give me surveys. And every time I get a survey, I mention the fact that your algorithm needs to be improved for copyright strikes, because copyright trolls are still able to go in there and copyright anything and say that they own it. They don't have to provide any proof that they own it. It's going right over this, because I think I can. Anyway, so yes, the situation has been bad with YouTube for 10 years. Ever since they started implementing the automated copyright ability, ever since DMCA or something, which is because they want to cover their behind, because they have to obey by the DMCA law. I don't know what year that came out, but and so, you know, there's legitimate, very legitimate reason that people, you know, you do a video and somebody does a quote-unquote reaction video to your video and does not actually provide any kind of reaction. They just play your video in whole. Well, you should, you know, you should be able to complain that, hey, this is my video. But it seems that if you're complaining randomly, you can't get through to anybody. It's only if you're a copyright troll that has registered, pre-registered something with YouTube as being yours. It's pretty awful. The situation is pretty awful with YouTube. And it has been for, I don't know, 15 years or something. 20 years, ever since the DMCA. They always err on the side of not supporting the content creator. They support the copyright trolls. And some, not always copyright trolls. Sometimes they're legitimate, like record studios. They're legitimate record studios, but if you have 5 seconds of one of their videos, of one of their songs, there is a fair use in the law, in the U.S. at least copyright law, that if you're critiquing the song, you can use, you know, so many seconds of it. And, but YouTube's algorithm is not smart enough to recognize fair use either. And their algorithm isn't perfect. If the sound that is registered is vague enough, it will mishit things, so that even if it is some kind of public domain or royalty-free piece of music, you know, you never know when somebody else is going to claim it's part of their work. And the really stupid thing is, if you get hit with a claim, the first step is to go to the claimant. And you have to wait, and the claimant has like a month or something to respond. And so for that entire month, they get the money from your YouTube. They get all of your ad revenue. And even if you're not monetized, they have the rights to load the video down with ads and get money from it. So suddenly your viewers who are not used to having ads on your videos, like me, I'm not monetized, there's no ads run on my videos. Suddenly an ad will run on my video for a month until the person comes back to me and says, oh, yeah, I guess we don't own that music after all. Because they're not going to fight it, because then the appeal process will obviously show that they're wrong. But they might fight it. The next thing you can do is go to YouTube, but then YouTube isn't going to take any time to look at it. But the first port of call is you go to the claimant, no matter how spurious the claim is. Or go to a lawyer. I can't afford a lawyer. Can you afford a lawyer? If you can't afford a lawyer, for goodness sakes, come over to Twitch and subscribe. Yes, that was a long walk for an appeal. Call to action. Spend Jeff's money and subscribe. If you're an Amazon Prime member, I never did put this in my... I'm going to put this in my auto bot things that come up every so often. If you are a Twitch Prime member, you can subscribe to one channel for free. And if you wonder, if you don't know how to become a Twitch Prime member, if it's by being an Amazon Prime member, which a lot of people are. I'm not suggesting you do that, but a lot of people are these days, Amazon Prime members. If you're an Amazon Prime member, then link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. That makes you a Twitch Prime member. And you get a little blue crown as well next to your next to your ID. And then when you become an Amazon Prime member, you get some benefits to it, but not commercial free. For that, you have to be like a Twitch Premium member or something. But if you're a Twitch Prime member, then you get to subscribe to one channel every month for free. You have to renew it manually yourself. And you only get one channel for free. So I have suggestions of better channels you might want to subscribe to other than me. But, you know, you could, if you want, subscribe to me. I'm on a rock, all right? I don't like being on this rock, but I'm going to get over it. I'm on a woods. I'm on a rock. Okay, now here's more rocks. And this was the rocky section past the bridge past the rocky path that I thought might be difficult for me in this vehicle. It would be easy, it'd be easy peasy if I was in my Jeep Wrangler, but in this vehicle, it doesn't take rocks as well. Slippery rocks in particular. Slippery, icy rocks. There are no chain tires available on this vehicle. And I'm not even looking to see if there's anything to winch to. I'm just moving the tires back and forth, and for some reason moving the camera back and forth as well, which has got to be totally disorienting. Oh, where am I going now? I'm going that way? Let's check the map. Oh, this is supposed to be a road? This is no frickin' road. Let's get through the rock. Maybe I can get back to the road. That's a road, huh? Get to the road through these trees. Yeah, you know what? You can go through you can get across the river on that rocky ledge, but don't. That's my advice. Don't go through the rocky ledge, because you know what's going to happen? You won't be able to get through these rocks. And yes, I am taking a lot of chances that I'm not going to flip with this vehicle, even though it's carrying the tall crane, because I believe in it that much. Every time I think I won't make it past that rock, it looks like it teases me that I will be able to make it past the rock. Oh, now I'm literally stuck. Yay! I think I'm on the road. Oh, so painful. More rocks. Don't flip. Okay, now I'm on the road. Never do this again. Mr. Cage, never do this again. Mr. TV. By the way, TV has nothing to do with television. I hate television. Those are my initials, and I've always hated my initials. IRL initials. Because people confuse it with TV. Oh, I get laughed at. Oh, your name, your initials are TV. Idiot box. Yeah, I hate television. Those are my initials. And roll cage is too generic. So I had to add my initials. In case you're wondering what my initials stand for, well, you can just keep wondering. No, my name is actually Titanium Palladium. My dad wanted to be strong, or my mom wanted me to be strong, and my dad wanted me to be dangerous. I'm working on it still. I'm working on it. That's why I got it mixed up. When I was young, there was a time when I was strong and dangerous, but I'm not really strong or dangerous anymore. In case you don't know, palladium is very poisonous. Pure palladium is poisonous to the touch. Strong, lightweight, titanium, and palladium is dangerous. It's a coating on some, like, space crafts or something. It does something, but it's dangerous to handle. Somebody asked me my name the other day, and I was sorely tempted to tell them my name was Titanium, but I didn't. Somebody I met in my neighborhood. I just made up a name. John. My name is John. I live a life of anonymity. Anonymity? Anonymity. Anemone. Euripides? Anemone. Oh, I heard somebody pronounce something. Oh, what word was it? Some Greek name. It was like Odysseus, and he pronounced this Odysseus. I'm like, oh, you poor ignorant 20-year-old. Odysseus. Odysseus once said, get my name right, you jerk. Boomer. Anyway. See, the joke, Euripides, Eumenides, doesn't work if you say Euripidus or something, whatever it would be. Euripides. Euripides? Eumenides? What? That's not a joke. I mean, if we argue that Euripides and Euripides, I mean, you gotta do it with a Mel Brooks accent, but philosopher walks into a tailor. Tailor says, Euripides? And philosopher says, yeah, Eumenides? So Greek philosopher walks into a tailor. I didn't get the joke right. If you like that joke, leave a comment. If you hate the joke, leave a comment. When did I do that last stream where I said, if you don't like something, leave me a really bad comment because it'll make me cry, and you'll have the privilege of making an old man cry. You'll feel better about yourself because you made an old man cry. So go ahead, leave me a horrible comment. No, really, and then follow it up with an even worse comment, because I'll be crying all the way to the engagement numbers. Bad comments help promote the video. So go ahead, leave me a bad comment. I'm old enough that I can guarantee you I'm not going to cry over any kind of bad comment. You talk too much. Oh, really? Oh, I talk too much. Oh, my social credibility has been ruined. No one online will praise me and like me now because I talk too much. Oh, I'm ruined. I'm ruined as a person. What a frickin' junior high school kid. I mean, if you are a junior high school kid, I know that stuff's important. I don't want to diminish the importance of having social acceptance. I definitely reach out and feel bad for anybody, but it does get better. You know, you go from junior high to high school, and then once you hit college, if you go to college or, you know, real life, grade school, whatever after that, things get a lot better. And you're teased a lot less about things, and you come to realize that none of it matters. And once you get to be my age, an old senior, believe me, nothing matters. Social acceptance does not matter in the slightest. So you got that to look forward to. Am I there at my truck yet? Did I pass it? Oh, I'm actually close to being there. Do I have time to actually recover this thing before the episode ends? And I still have to get around that place that I messed up last time. I'm on a rock here, see, and that throws me off. I gotta get on a stable spot! No, that's a rock, that's a rock! I did not realize that was a rock. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was almost really bad. Attach winch. From here, sure. To there, sure. Oh, is that the wrong way? Oh, I gotta do them the other way. Okay, I gotta get around this thing without going into the water. This time. Very carefully. Very willing to hit the emergency brake while I shift gears. Don't go on that rock, I'll tip over. Okay. Too fast. Flange horn. Right there's good enough. Back up. Get the angle just right. Okay. A little bit better angle. Very slowly I'm getting a better angle. Very, very slowly. Do it again. Boy, this is a mess. There's got to be a better way to get around this. I think there is, right through that truck. Maybe. Gotta get flat on these rocks so I don't tip that way. Over top of the truck. That's the way to go. Yeah, I knew the truck was going to be in my way. But you know what? Screw him. He got himself stuck here. Yeah, now this is going to be really difficult. There might be something to winch to here, though. I'm stuck on his crane. I can only flip him over enough so he could retract his crane. I might have done it. Okay, good. What time of day is it? It's late enough. No, what button did I hit? The wrong one, obviously. Wait, I changed trucks! Okay, now. Come here. Anchors away, my friends. Crane mode. Oh, that's not how you do crane mode. Crane mode. Wrong way. Over here. Forward down. Get the leverage. Okay. Maybe that's the right one. Oh, come on. This is the end with the tires on it, right? This crane is not strong enough to get that thing over. Means I'm gonna have to recover both of these. Okay, we're going to abandon that truck. And stop the engine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Are the lights on? The lights are on. Oh, those are terrible lights. Okay. Stop the engine. And we'll pick this up in the next episode. The lights are off. You need the engine on to have the lights on? I don't think so. There. Now the lights are on. There we go. All right, we're going to pick this up in the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch, though, stick around. I am going to take a break and be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Thank you much for watching. Twitch, again, stick around. YouTube next episode. I will see you then.